Hello again, this is Randy. Welcome back to the shop. I've been working on the surface grinder. I got it all apart and found a couple of issues with a few parts, mainly the transverse lead screw and the lead screw nut. They're completely foobar, and I was kind of confused as to why, so I put it in the lathe to see if it was bent, and from here to here it's fine, but when I chuck it up on the smaller portion, the end moves about 1.5 inches, so it was bent, and this the lead screw nut for it is got a hole here. It bolts to the underside of the table like this. In this orientation here, the table's running lengthwise, and it's got a hole here, and there's a ball oiler right above it, but when you try to put this rod through, it won't go through. The hole don't line up. And you can see on the upper part right here where it looks like the set screw is dug in. I don't know what the deal is with that, but my guess is that somebody tried to lift it by the table and bent this lead screw, and it completely wore out this nut for it here. So even on the end of the lead screw that's not worn, I mean, you got 100 to 125 thousandths play. So I'm gonna have to make a new lead screw for it and make a new nut. But that's really the only thing I found wrong with it. I did pull the spindle. I was gonna pull the spindle apart, but I pulled the back of it off. It's got a little aluminum cover, and let me get it here. This is a spindle here, and I pulled this aluminum cover off and took a look in there. It looks like it's got just regular taper bearings, and the grease looked really good. It wasn't hard or anything like that, or dirty. And without knowing how much preload they want to put on this, on the bearings, I just decided to leave it alone. Until I can find out how much preload you got to put on it and that kind of thing, and what kind of grease they recommend. I have no idea. I would think it'd be, you know, I don't know. I have to wait and see. But let's go over to it. I got it completely stripped down. Let's go over there and we'll take a look. Well, here it is. The base of the machine is all painted. I painted the cabinet. And here's the ways on it here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I hope it's showing up. The ways looking really, really good condition. So all the parts are painted I took a needler and I just stripped all the paint off and right down to the bare casting and started over. Here's a Ziploc bag with all the chips in it. That tells you how much paint was on that thing. I probably got 25 or 30 hours going over it with a needleless scaler to get all the paint off, all the parts. All right, get ready to put the back column on. I'm gonna squirt a little oil in here. Give it a little protection from rusting. Yeah, we'll see if we get this over there. Grab a bolt here. It's got to come down a little further yet. Maybe not. Lift it up just a little bit. little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Let me get a pry bar. Okay, I got it started finally. Column's just a little bit on an angle because of my strap. Here we go. Now there's one that's got to go in underneath here. All right. These are the rails that bolt to the side of the column here that locate the spindle, and you really can't see any wear on them at all. I can't feel any. I really don't see any. So, and it's got a little gib here with screws and nuts, and these little Allen screws here are what actually hold the gib in, and it's all pinned in place. So let's get that put in there now. Get a light coat of oil. I'm gonna give this some oil too. gonna grab one more bolt here. All right. I'm going to get the spindle in, get the other guide, I guess you'd call it, in place. Then I'm going to torque all these bolts down. All right, I'm going to torque these down here. Start from the center out. I'll do the other side. All right. Okay, let's see how this moves. Really nice. I'm not going to adjust that gib at all because I can't feel any movement in it at all. I mean, it's it's barely falling down under its own weight. So I'm going to leave that well enough alone. Well, that's going to do it for this part of the reassembly. I'll bring it back as we move along further into getting it all put back together and making this lead screw and a new lead screw brass nut. Should be interesting. So hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.